We all remember the Ice Bucket Challenge. It raised money and awareness for ALS. Well, now there's a new challenge getting a lot of attention.
That's right. It's called the How I See It Blindfold Challenge, supporting the foundation fighting blindness. And it's something that is very personal to our buddy, NBC's Peter Alexander. Peter, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm going to bring in my sister in a second. She's thrilled to see you guys. The numbers are staggering. More than 10 million Americans in this country suffer from retinal degenerative diseases. Among them, my sister Rebecca. I've told you about her before. She has what's called Usher syndrome type 3. It's a cruel disorder that's robbing her of both her vision and her hearing. Basically, this is what it looks like for her to see right now. As much as I love her and brag about her to my friends, of course, I've never really experienced what life is like for her until we tried the How I See It Blindfold Challenge.
This is my sister Rebecca, my best friend, and today my lunch date. For Rebecca, who's going blind and deaf, everyday activities pose unique challenges, but they certainly don't stop her. Here she is last year climbing Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. More recently, swimming the cold and choppy San Francisco Bay from Alcatraz to shore. And this month being featured in a new ad campaign for Lululemon, highlighting her strength, not her disability. Rebecca doesn't shy away from a challenge, so when she invited me to take the Foundation Fighting Blindness's How I See It Blindfold Challenge, like tens of thousands of others, I was in.
This place is called Il Buco Alimentare. You ever been?
No, but I heard it's supposed to be really good.
Nothing like taking your sister out on a date. All right, from now, you're in charge.
The goal, for me to experience life through Rebecca's eyes.
Okay, let's do it. You have to hold me, though.
Okay, this is going to be a mess, so I'm going to get my cane out so that I can make sure that I don't run into everything.
This is literally the blind leading the blind today.
It should.
Please tell me if I'm going to run. I don't want to hit anybody.
Okay.
A cochlear implant's enabled Rebecca to hear again, but she has very little vision left, and soon it'll be gone entirely. Without bright lights, she can't see a thing.
This is crazy. Is there a table next to me?
Immediately, I felt disoriented.
Just tell me, is there like a candle here?
Nope.
Pardon me, I'm coming in on your right.
Thank
your
you.
Lemonade.
So you see, exactly. So oftentimes, especially when you get drinks at restaurants, they put something in the top of it. So it's good to feel at the top to see whether there's lemon in it that you want to push into your drink.
This is like...
Uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's work.
What does it feel like?
It like makes you a little bit anxious, and part of me is sad because I know I get to take the blindfold off and you never get to.
Yeah.
And another part of me is relieved that I get to take the blindfold off
Yeah.
at some point because it's...
And I think that's sort of a natural experience for people, especially when you have someone that you love or who's a friend who has any type of disability.
Everything was so much harder.
I just stabbed the bread, not the tomatoes. What you didn't just see is that I just took a bite of nothing.
Welcome to my world. Okay, all right, yep. Had that one too.
That was delicious. Nothing like a little Italian air. The good thing about doing this for me is it will help me be a better help for you.
Right. And I think it's a process for people who are visually impaired of getting used to going out and eating. And I'm at a point now where I have no shame in asking people to cut my food for me.
I mean, you're pretty, I feel like, mostly over it at this point, but is that fair to say?
I'm not over it, I'm open about it. And if you're able to become more comfortable with your circumstances, other people will become more comfortable with your circumstances.
At times, you couldn't help but laugh.
Whoa, that's the tail. Hello.
But it was also frustrating.
What is this? No, I'm trying to, is this the fish?
Yep.
Where's the tail?
Nope, that's not
I'm
fish.
guessing
That's
that's
the
a
lemon.
lemon.
You want to take the blindfold off now?
Can I? Shall we? I'm both like appreciative for that experience and sad for it, you know? I'm so proud we did this because in the course of an hour, I think it just opened up my understanding. I love you. This was so cool. I'm glad we did it. Thanks, Steve.
Mwah.
Thank you for taking me to lunch today.
Thank you for taking me to lunch.
I'll buy. Don't worry. Big brother, you always got to buy, right? I've known Rebecca, I guess, your whole life, obviously, but we've never tried this before, and as you could tell, it was such a moving and meaningful experience for me, because just in a small window of time, it really was eye-opening to see what her life is like, and she's already, as I tell you before, the most impressive person I know, but after doing this and witnessing the things she's accomplished, I'm just yet more in awe of her.
Rebecca, what was it like for you to have Peter really walk in your shoes?
It was actually a lot of fun. I felt like a great sense of pride to be able to be his guide, because so many people are usually guiding me or telling me what to do, and so I felt really nice to be able to help him.
So much of it, Becky, is your attitude. And from the first time we met you, we saw that you exude all this. She teaches spin classes, you do all kinds of things. Where does that come from, that upbeat attitude that you have?
Well, I tell people and it's easy for me because I'm in my position. I think I was fortunate to be born with a lot of energy, but if someone told you that you would be blind and deaf in 5 years, and 4 years, and 10 years, how might you live your life differently? And I do feel that sense of urgency, but not the sense of urgency where I'm afraid or I feel scared as much as I just want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to experience it now while I still can.
What else do you want to do? We saw you at Mount Kilimanjaro. We saw you swimming at Alcatraz. What else is on your list?
The best part is she asked me, she said, hey, we're going to climb Kilimanjaro. You want to go? Or we're going to swim Alcatraz? I'm like, no, I'm good.
I'll be rooting you on the shore.
What else is on your list? What else do you want to do?
Well, I'm giving a TED Talk on October 15th.
That's good.
Yeah.
And that video from Kilimanjaro is actually part of a documentary that's airing in October about sight that features Rebecca. The camera guy wanted to follow them up Kilimanjaro. It took you guys 9 days to summit. After 2 days, he was like, I'm out. We're good.
Yeah, I think the country now agrees that Becky is the most impressive person. They know what you've known for a long time.
Our family has known that forever.
That's amazing. Peter, Becky, thank you so much for letting us into your family and sharing your story. Guys. For more on the challenge and the Foundation Fighting Blindness, head over to today.com. Thanks, guys.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.